Happy New Year, guys. So we're here to finally finalize our watch list for the bull run, the peak bull run. So let's start off with our watch list. First of all, we have the AI coins. Sector, if I'm choosing, that would be AI. Because the boom in AI in 2023, the way we have seen how things have gone for AI projects in 2023, I think they'll continue to do so and even get much better hype in 2024, 2025 and the years to come. So let's look at our AI watch list. That's pretty interesting. We have Render. First of all, we have Render in hand. No surprises. Render has to be here, right? It's currently priced at $4.37 and still I feel it is pretty undervalued. If you might have checked out our previous videos, we told you guys to buy a Render when it was around $1.5. So it has 4x from that time, and I think it has a lot more to offer, because in the future to come, the demand for the GPU powers would be enormous. And for that, I am putting a Render as my number one pick in the AI sector, followed by BitTensor Tau. And Tau has suddenly dropped in value since the last few days. It's at around $265. It was trading around $350, $380 some days back, but now it's back at $265 and it's a good price to ape in. Maybe you can wait for it to fall below $250, but I think $265 is a good rate to get into Tau. So Tau is our second pick because Tau also follows the same supply and halving schedule just like Bitcoin. You guys know that, right? And for that reason itself, and for the things Tau has been building, I think Tau is a must pick for the AI sector. Next up, we have Fetch.ai. It's been performing great, a great performer for me, myself, in my portfolio. So Fetch is a must pick for the AI sector. It has been growing crazy in the last 30 days also. It's the highest performer here after Orai. It's 43% in the last 30 days. That's great. The kind of market we are in right now, Fetch is doing great. Next up, we have Ajax, SingularityNet. Do keep your eyes on SingularityNet. It's a great project. Followed by Orai Chain. Orai Chain is the fusion of layer 1 and artificial intelligence, and it is a must-have in your watch list, at least, if not in your portfolio, a must-have in your watch lists. So we have Orai Chain, which is priced at $7.12 at the time of recording. That's crazy. The first time I gave alpha out about Orai Chain on X, it was at around $1 or $2. Maybe it's at $7 now. That's great, and you should definitely keep your eyes on Orai. Then we have PAL AI. PAL is a great coin and it has great ambassadors. It has great utility, and I think many people would miss out on PAL, and you should not be one of them. And that's why I'm asking you to keep an eye on PAL. Next up, we have Veracity. I've made a separate video about Veracity. If you haven't checked that out, you can go and check that out. Veracity, followed by PHB. Then we have ARC, and then the latest addition is HGPT, HyperGPT. It's kind of a repackaging they've done, but if you guys look at their website and the utility they're trying to offer, HyperGPT is also a very good crypto gem. It's priced at around $0.07 at the time of recording. It's already 30% up, 30 to 35% up in the last 30 days. But I think HyperGPT has a lot of potential in the future to come. It has just a market cap of around 1.9 million at the time of recording. When I first put it out on X, it was around 1 million market cap, and it has a long way to go. So if you guys want to jump into an early gem, an early AI gem, HyperGPT, HGPT is the thing for you. Now, next up, let's move to the privacy sector. Like, most of the people are shitting on the privacy sector and they're saying that privacy sector is done and it's done. But no, privacy sector is not done. And when the peak bull run arrives, the privacy narrative would be back. If not on the top, like top 5-6 narratives, privacy would always be there. And so I've put in ROSE, OSS network, A0. I could also place A0 into the layer 1 category. It fits that too. But for now, I've placed it in the privacy category. I think it suits A0 well. And then A0 is followed by 0x0. Should keep your eyes on 0x0. Then we have eToro protocol. Many people are again like spreading FUD about eToro, that eToro is done with it. But listen guys, the 8-hour team has continuously been building and not just in and they've been building and also letting out updates for us, right? So I think 8-hour will make a comeback really soon. It's priced at $0.60 at the time of recording, and I think it's a great time to get into 8-hour because 8-hour will blast off when the bull run comes. And like I won't speak much about it. If you want to get into 8-hour at this price, this is the best price you can get into 8-hour. I'll still back 8-hour. Next up, we have Zeno. Zeno is one hell of a privacy crypto for me, and I think this is a must-have in your watch list and obviously also in your portfolios because Zeno is doing great. They're coming up with the Zarkanum upgrade and whatnot. The confidential assets are going to come into play, and then I guess Zeno is going to skyrocket pretty soon. It's priced at around $2.5 at the time of recording, $2.5 at the time of recording, and I think Zeno will surely go up in times to come. Now let's move on to the layer 1 watch list, and for my layer 1 watch list, I just have 5 projects in here. Injective, no surprises. Caspa, no surprises. Coinos, no surprises. Tectum, no surprises. And Nexa. I haven't included RXD in this one. If you want to, you can keep an eye on RXD as well. But for now, it's going to be Injective, Caspa, Coin, Tectum, and Nexa. I've almost covered all of them on the YouTube channel and on Twitter as well. You can go and watch those videos about Caspa, Injective, Coin. And yes, that's my layer 1 watch list. And now moving on to the gaming section. The gaming section, I have a handful of coins right here. I have the Sandbox, Gala, PYR. Like most of the people know about these projects, right? Because they have a huge market cap. The Sandbox is around over $1 billion market cap. Gala is near to $1 billion, and then PYR is around 200 million, 180 million market cap. The next 4 gems I'm about to roll out. Like you guys already know if you subscribe to our channel and you also follow us on X. It's Nakamoto Games priced at $1.6 at the time of recording. I think Nakamoto Games can easily go up to a $20 at peak bull run. And like it's a great entry for you if you want to get into Nakamoto Games right now. And followed by GFAL. GFAL is currently priced at $0.04 at the time of recording. And GFAL and Nakamoto Games, these 2 projects, just hear me out. These 2 projects are going to shine. They're going to shine in the bull run, and I'm pretty sure about that because the teams are building continuously. They are rolling out great games, and Nakamoto Games and GFAL are a must-have in your watch lists and a must-have in your portfolios. Not financial advice, then again, but then yes, these 2 have the potential to become enormous. They're followed by Epic Prime, Epic Games, and PlayZap Games. You can keep them in your watch lists. I would also add another project built on the AVAX chain, that is Play Bull Games. The B is written as 3, but then there's Play Bull Games. Also, I would like to add that in my watch list for the gaming sector. Next up, we have RWAs, a very interesting narrative, and I feel RWAs are going to do great. But then again, I have handpicked just 5 projects out of plenty of projects out there. So my 5 projects to keep an eye on would be Alliance Block, Nexera, PropChain, PropC, Boson Protocol, Reality Network, Rio, as you all know, and last but not the least, Galileo Protocol, Leox. These 5 projects I have my eyes on for the next bull run, and I hope and I know they're going to perform amazingly well. Alright, for the DeFi sector, we have Chainlink, we have NDO, we have RV, we have Koji, we have S Fund, we have Route, we have RVF, and we have Change Finance. And I would put my bets on Kujira, Koji, Change Finance, RVF, and whatnot. Like all these projects are doing great. Like LDO and RVF have been going down for the last 1 month, but that's not a concern, a big concern. But then Route, S Fund have been doing great. Change Finance will absolutely do great in the next bull run. Just a market cap of $45 million. And it's just a micro cap gem. RVF and Change Finance are micro cap gems, and they'll do great in the next bull run. I'm quite sure of that. And then we have S1 and Route, who have been doing great in the last 1 month or so. So yes, that is our final watch list for the next bull run, and I hope you guys take a note of it. Do your own research on these cryptocurrencies, like what suits you the best, and you can go for it. And yes, if you enjoyed this video, do hit that like button and also subscribe to our channel for future updates from our crypto talk. And I'll catch you up in the next video. Till then,